Follow us to be the first to learn the latest news about the royal family. Today, February 20th, we're wrapping up the day with some of the most exciting royal news and current events. Princess Anne has become the new patron of the Murrayfield Injured Players Foundation, continuing her lifelong passion for rugby and supporting Scottish players. We also explore why Prince William doesn't draw with his family, despite his artistic talent, and how Princess Catherine continues to inspire with her charity work and mental health advocacy. Find out about the striking differences in Prince Charles's proposals to Diana and Camilla, and get the latest on Meghan Markle's brand controversy and potential trademark issues. Lastly, join King Charles III on his visit to the Imperial College London, where groundbreaking advancements in trauma care and medical research are shaping the future of injury treatment. Catherine, Princess of Wales, continues to inspire the world with her commitment to charity and social responsibility. Throughout her public life, she has become not only a symbol of elegance and restraint, but also a prominent example of active engagement in addressing social issues. Her charitable work and support for vulnerable communities are a continuation of the legacy of Princess Diana, who was also known for her humanitarian initiatives. After a year-long break for cancer treatment, Catherine returned to her duties with renewed energy and ideas. Her work focuses on issues close to her heart, particularly supporting children and families, as well as promoting mental health and emotional well-being. Catherine continues Diana's legacy by actively participating in various charitable projects, making her an important and inspiring figure in modern British society. One of the most notable projects Catherine launched in January 2023 was the Shaping Us campaign through the Royal Foundation's Early Childhood Centre. The campaign's primary goal is to raise public awareness about the importance of the early years of life in shaping personality and mental health. The campaign aims to change public perception of the role the first years of a child's life play in their future development. A recent report, published in February 2025, once again highlights the need to integrate emotional and social skills into the educational process from the earliest age. This will help reduce levels of mental disorders and social isolation, creating a foundation for a healthier and more harmonious society. Another significant initiative by Catherine is her support for the Tai Hafen Hospice in Wales, which was previously actively supported by Princess Diana. Diana was one of the main advocates for the creation of this hospice and remained its patron for a long time. In January 2025, Catherine visited Tai Hafen, meeting with children receiving care and support at the facility, as well as their families. The Princess of Wales, continuing Diana's legacy, took on the role of the hospice's patron and is actively involved in the life of this important institution. She has a significant impact on supporting vulnerable families and drawing attention to the needs of those facing tragic and difficult life circumstances. These initiatives by Catherine reflect her desire to create a more compassionate and caring society, where every child is given the opportunity for full and healthy development. It is important to note that her work is not limited to public projects. She also works closely with organisations focused on mental health and participates in numerous events aimed at promoting public health and well-being. Catherine also actively supports projects addressing social isolation and supporting families with children in difficult life situations. Her actions serve as a living example of how important personal involvement and a sincere desire to help those in challenging circumstances are. This concern for social issues and vulnerable groups makes Catherine a key figure in contemporary public life in the UK. At the same time, her work holds cultural significance as she continues to develop the ideas that were established by Princess Diana, strengthening the connection with the past while adapting those ideas to meet contemporary challenges. Thus, Catherine not only carries on, but also builds upon the principles of royal charity, transforming them into effective and in-demand projects that positively influence society and the lives of ordinary people. In this way, the work of Catherine, Princess of Wales, represents a unique combination of social responsibility, human care, and selfless service. Her initiatives in early childhood, mental health, and support for vulnerable families and children emphasize the importance of fostering a healthier and more harmonious society, where every individual has the opportunity for growth and well-being. It was recently announced that Princess Anne has become the patron of the Murrayfield Injured Players Foundation, MIPF, an organisation that helps players who have been injured in amateur rugby in Scotland. Princess Anne has had a long-standing connection with rugby. As noted by the chairman of MIPF, she has been an active supporter of the Scottish rugby team since the 1980s. The princess participated in the official opening of the East Stand at Murrayfield Stadium in 1983 and became the patron of the Scottish Rugby Union, SRU, in 1986. Her dedication to the sport and her involvement with the Rugby Federation led to her appointment as the new patron of MIPF. Princess Anne is known for her high level of activity in carrying out royal duties. Each year, she performs a tremendous number of public engagements, and her hard work and commitment have made her one of the most respected figures in the UK. In 2023, she once again earned admiration by taking part in more than 500 official events. Experts emphasise that Princess Anne is undoubtedly the hardest working royal, despite her mature age. Recently, Princess Anne dismissed rumours about a potential retirement. Her words made many reconsider the idea that her role in public life in the UK has come to an end. When asked about her future plans, the princess stated, "Retirement is not an option for me." She explained that she feels happy staying active and believes in taking each day as it comes. Experts note that this stance reflects her inner strength and determination and highlights her significant contribution to public life. Princess Anne has always been an active advocate for sport, especially rugby. Her support for sports organisations goes beyond her role as a patron. She has also been involved in organising various sporting events and regularly attends major sporting occasions, such as international matches, tournaments, and other events. Her passion for sports and her dedication to supporting the sporting infrastructure in Britain inspire many, especially young athletes. Princess Anne also places great importance on inclusivity in sports. She actively supports initiatives aimed at engaging people with disabilities in sports and makes a significant contribution to the development of adaptive sports. Experts believe that her contribution to the popularisation of sport in the UK is invaluable, and her example serves as an inspiration for future generations. Princess Anne continues to be a prominent figure within the royal family, fulfilling numerous tasks that require considerable effort and attention. Experts underline that her long years of service in royal duties reflect her exceptional commitment and responsibility. Her interactions with the public, adherence to the highest standards of service to the country, and support for various charitable and public organisations make her an important and highly regarded figure. A recent post on the official Instagram page of the Prince and Princess of Wales revealed an interesting detail about the royal family's leisure activities. The post featured 4 portrait drawings created by family members: Catherine, George, Charlotte, and Louis. These drawings were part of Princess Catherine's project aimed at promoting early childhood education, known as Shaping Us. However, there was no drawing from Prince William himself, which sparked curiosity among fans who speculated that perhaps Prince William isn't as passionate about drawing as his wife and children. Prince William has openly admitted on multiple occasions that he doesn't possess any special artistic abilities. In a video message from 2020, during an online meeting with children from Pakistan, the prince shared that drawing is not his strong suit. When the children asked him to draw something during a game of Pictionary, William smiled and said, "I'm very bad at drawing." At the same time, he proudly mentioned that his wife, on the other hand, is really good at it. In response, Princess Catherine supported him, saying, "You just don't practice enough." This admission allowed fans to once again notice that Catherine indeed has a natural artistic talent, which it seems her children have inherited. Experts highlight that artistic abilities and an interest in art can have a significant impact on children's development. In the case of George, Charlotte, and Louis, it appears that the eldest son, Prince George, may have inherited not only his mother's love for art, but also certain talents in this area. Despite the absence of Prince William's drawings in this project, experts believe this is more related to his own sense of insecurity in the artistic realm than a lack of interest in spending time with his children. It is important to note that art plays a significant role in the William family. Princess Catherine has long been known for her love of art and her passion for drawing, particularly in the context of her work with children. She actively supports various initiatives aimed at improving early education, including projects that focus on fostering children's creative abilities. In recent years, she has devoted much attention to issues of children's mental health and well-being, and her work in creating the Shaping Us platform has become a prominent example of her commitment to this cause. Additionally, experts in psychology and child development emphasize that engaging in creative activities like art plays an important role in fostering emotional resilience in children and helps develop their self-expression skills. In this context, family activities such as drawing can be not only a source of joy, but also an important part of overall child rearing. Experts believe that such activities help improve attention span, creativity, and self-confidence. Moreover, an important aspect of Prince William and Princess Catherine's lives is their desire to be close and accessible to their children. Despite their royal roles and public duties, they make time for each of their children, nurturing their individual talents and interests. Participating in creative projects such as drawing or other activities helps strengthen family bonds and creates an atmosphere of mutual support. In conclusion, despite Prince William's acknowledgement that he's not a master at drawing, it can be said that artistic and creative abilities play an important role in the life of the William family. It is possible that in a few years we will see new creative projects involving all members of the royal family. And perhaps Prince William will decide to practice his drawing skills a bit more. As Princess Catherine noted, "It's just a matter of practice." On February 20th, 2025, His Majesty King Charles III visited the Imperial College London Centre for Injury Studies, underscoring the critical importance of the research conducted at this esteemed institution. The Centre for Injury Studies is renowned for its interdisciplinary approach, bringing together engineers, scientists, and clinicians to develop innovative methods for protecting, diagnosing, treating, and rehabilitating patients who have suffered severe injuries. During his visit, King Charles III engaged with leading researchers and practitioners, gaining insights into the latest advancements in trauma care and rehabilitation. He was particularly interested in the centre's pioneering work on the body's self-repair mechanisms, including studies on how the three-dimensional structure of DNA in nerve cells influences their ability to recover from damage. These investigations have the potential to revolutionize treatments for nerve injuries, offering hope for enhanced recovery outcomes. The King's visit also highlighted the centre's commitment to exploring cutting-edge technologies, such as the use of virtual reality (VR) in pain management. Researchers at the centre have demonstrated that VR can effectively reduce chronic pain in patients with nerve damage by modulating pain perception pathways. This innovative approach not only alleviates discomfort, but also aids in restoring the natural pain suppression mechanisms that are often impaired in these patients. In his address, King Charles III emphasized the significance of such interdisciplinary collaborations in advancing medical science and improving patient care. He commended the centre for its dedication to translating research findings into practical applications that directly benefit those affected by severe injuries. The King's visit serves as a testament to the vital role that research institutions like the Imperial College London's Centre for Injury Studies play in shaping the future of healthcare and rehabilitation. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, announced a rebranding of her lifestyle venture, changing its name from American Riviera Orchard to As Ever. This decision has sparked controversy, as the name As Ever has been associated with a small family-run clothing brand based in New York City since 2017. Mark Kolsky, the founder of the original As Ever brand, expressed his concerns through the company's social media channels. He highlighted the outpouring of support and concern from longtime customers and emphasized that his brand is not affiliated with Meghan Markle's new venture. Kolsky, who began his business in 2015 and officially launched it in 2017, stated his intention to continue operating under the As Ever name, despite the challenges posed by the significant resources backing Markle's brand. Adding to the controversy, the logo unveiled for Meghan Markle's As Ever bears a striking resemblance to the coat of arms of Pareres, a small town on the island of Mallorca, Spain. The town's emblem features a palm tree flanked by two birds, similar to the imagery in Markle's logo. Gisca Mora, the mayor of Pareres, has expressed surprise at the similarity and mentioned that the town's legal team is considering possible actions regarding the perceived appropriation of their symbol. Lady Colin Campbell, a British socialite and author, has been vocal in her criticism of Meghan Markle's rebranding choice. She questioned the ethics of adopting a name already in use by a small business and expressed concern over the potential impact on Mark Kolsky's brand. Campbell's remarks reflect a broader discourse on the responsibilities of public figures when launching new enterprises, especially concerning existing small businesses. From a legal standpoint, while the two As Ever brands operate in different sectors, Markle's being a lifestyle brand and Kolsky's focusing on clothing, there may not be direct trademark infringement. However, the situation raises ethical questions about brand identity and the potential overshadowing of small businesses by ventures backed by high-profile individuals. As the situation develops, it underscores the importance of thorough research and consideration in brand development, particularly for public figures whose actions can have far-reaching impacts on existing businesses and communities. The engagement stories of Prince Charles with Lady Diana Spencer and Camilla Parker Bowles highlight notable differences in approach and sentiment. Proposal to Lady Diana Spencer. In February 1981, after a brief courtship, Prince Charles proposed to Lady Diana Spencer. The proposal occurred privately at Windsor Castle, and reports suggest that Charles did not follow traditional romantic gestures. He did not kneel, and there was no engagement ring presented at that moment. Instead, Diana was later given the opportunity to select her own ring. She chose a 12-carat oval blue Ceylon sapphire surrounded by 14 solitaire diamonds set in 18-carat white gold, crafted by Garrard. This choice was unconventional, as the ring was not a unique piece but available in Garrard's catalogue, allowing anyone to purchase the same design. Some believe Diana selected it because it reminded her of her mother's engagement ring, while others suggest she was drawn to its size and beauty. The couple's engagement interview was noted for its awkwardness, particularly when Charles, in response to a question about being in love, remarked, "Whatever in love means." Proposal to Camilla Parker Bowles. Decades later, Prince Charles's proposal to Camilla Parker Bowles was markedly different. In February 2005, Charles proposed with a family heirloom, a platinum Art Deco ring featuring a 5-carat emerald-cut diamond flanked by 3 diamond baguettes on each side. This ring once belonged to his grandmother, the Queen Mother, adding deep personal significance. Camilla confirmed that Charles proposed on bended knee, adhering to traditional romantic customs. Their engagement was publicly announced on the 10th of February 2005, and they married in a civil ceremony at Windsor Guildhall on the 9th of April 2005. With Diana, the proposal appeared formal and somewhat detached, perhaps indicative of the pressures and expectations surrounding royal marriages at the time. The absence of a personalized engagement ring and the impersonal nature of the proposal have been interpreted by some as a sign of the couple's lack of deep personal connection. In contrast, Charles's proposal to Camilla was imbued with personal significance and traditional romance, symbolizing a union based on a long-standing personal bond. These narratives underscore the evolution of royal customs and personal choices within the British monarchy, highlighting how personal relationships can influence and reshape traditional practices. Follow us to be the first to learn the latest news about the royal family.